Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. We're going to be pulling lots of cards. Take with you what resonates, leave the rest behind. You guys all know how this works. So welcome, everybody. If you're new to my channel, this will be a channeled message. I am a psychic medium. This will be a channeled messages, so you'll be hearing me talk to my spirit guides. Welcome back to all my Scorpios. I just celebrated my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. So we're having a happy birthday right now. And my first year, I didn't know what I was doing. And my second year, I did a little better. So I've been learning a lot about YouTube. I love my channel, and I'm so grateful that you support me always. So let's get some cards on this table. Let's see what Spirit has for my Scorpios today. This is just for Scorpios today. And we just want to see what's coming. All right. So I know these are all random. So it could be singles, relationships you're in, new love coming, no contact. I never know. If for some reason it doesn't resonate with you today, check out your playlist in the description below. They're all timeless. You can go into the playlist, check out the the thumbnails and the descriptions and see if there's a reading that does resonate with you. Okay. But let's get some cards on this table. Let's see what Spirit has for you. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to call in our angels and our spirit guides, and we're going to set some intentions for this reading. Spirit, I'm so grateful to be here today with my Scorpios. I ask that you guide me with any messages that you have for them in this area of their life. I ask that you guide me with intentions of love, openness, and kindness. And I am listening for you now. Okay, I have intention. Did I just say intention? Spirit heard me. That's cool. What's my intention, right? What am I calling into the universe? What am I calling into the universe? What's important to me at this point in my life, right? Do I want to feel fulfillment? Do I want to be loved? Do I want somebody to love? You know, sometimes it's not just I want somebody to love me. I want to love them. And so what is your intention? Put that out into the universe. All right. Let's see. I have energy, lots of energy abounding, and it could be a Leo energy. I had this in my Cancer reading, this card also today. It could be just it could be a Leo energy coming into you with that lion, but it's like energy abounding, like abundance of energy, I guess is a better way to say it. And then I have contemplation. I'm giving something a lot of thoughts. Now, this particular card has a set of keys in it. And it's almost, it could be a key to my heart, but it's coming into me more like we're thinking about being together, whether we're buying a house together, moving in together, at what stage do we start talking about something like that? So there could be somebody that's in your life right now that we're starting to make some plans, or at least we're starting to think along those lines. Like, I want to be with somebody that I can build a home with, or buy a home with, or move in with, something like that. All right, let's see what the cards are saying. Let's get some cards on this table. Spirit, what do you have for my Scorpios today? I have a 10 of Wands. I have a Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and I have a Queen of Pentacles. All right. So how it came into me was I have, first of all, these two 10s. All right. 10, the Wheel of Fortune is number 10. The number 10 possibly being significant. The month of October, 10 days, 10 weeks from now, maybe that has some significance. Maybe your significant other person coming into your life was born on the 10th. Just grab that number. I'm not a big number person unless Spirit shows me the number. If Spirit points to the number on a card, I will let you know. Okay. The sense of Wheel of Fortune, I got to tell you, you're about ready to embark on this something that's going to be very successful, something that's going to go your way. Okay. Maybe I've been waiting for this. I've been searching for this, Spirit just said. I've been hoping. The way that it's coming into me is that you're the driving force behind this connection. All right. Sometimes, not all relationship. I mean, there's two people involved, right? Not all relationships is the knight in shining armor and they come chasing after me. This person could be oblivious to that you're even interested in them. They could be like not getting the signs, they're clueless. And you are the driving force behind moving something forward, whether it's that you're the one that reached out to them, you're the one that called them, you're the one that, gave them this kind of impression that you were at least interested in something more. So you're the driving force that's going to make this get off the jumping block. All right. So you're probably the one that is going to make it happen. Spirit just showed me the bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. I could be really happy. That kind of ties into this feeling of the keys to me with this nesting and the birds, right? And not for nothing, but I have another 10, right? There's something going on here with this 10. I mean, I'm going to stay with it. Maybe it'll become a little bit clearer to me, but maybe I'm going to have a new home with this person in October. I mean, maybe we're going to buy a home. Maybe we're going to move in together. Maybe we're going to have a baby. I mean, with this nest, these are like little baby birds, like something is happening. It's almost like a little heart too, isn't it? It's like this little heart nest. Anyways, we're happy. We're happy. Our little beaks are ready to kiss in that car. That's cute. You're the one who's going to get the ball rolling. All right. I mean, we all want to be the ones be chased, but sometimes the other person is just oblivious to the energy, and you're dropping hints and you're interested. And then you finally just step to the plate. I mean, we live in, 2022, and you just say, hey, can I have your number? Do you want to go out sometime? And they're like, yeah, okay, that sounds fine, but would they have asked? I don't know. So you were afraid that they wouldn't have asked. So don't be shy. Don't be afraid if this is a relatively new connection, or this is a connection that's just about ready to come into your life. Don't be shy to be the one that says, hey, here's my number. Take their phone and just say, hey, you want my number? I'll put it in your phone. Be a little aggressive. The answer is no. Some of you are saying, I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm doing that. But some of you are saying, I do that all the time. Okay. So if it's not your personality to start something, I get it. But if you're not shy and you have nothing to lose and you're attracted to somebody, then I'm going to say go for it. This could be the one. This could be the one. Cancer had this card too today. Maybe we get a lot of weddings. Maybe we get a wedding happening in October. This could be the one. When somebody is put in front of us and the other person, and you're attracted to them and you're like, oh my God, this person would be perfect for me. And they're just like a deer in headlights. You have to snap them out of it. You've got to get their attention. You've got to, let them know that you're interested in them. And then they'll be on board, Spirit just said. And then they'll be on board. Maybe they're just not good at that initial contact, that initial start, something like that. But there's something about you. I like this. And I like the sense of the romance, the rose. Like maybe they show up at the first date with a single rose, or maybe that's one of the first thing that they buy you is a rose, or maybe they just have a romantic side to them. They don't even have to show up with roses. Bottom of the deck, Spirit said, more roses, rose petals. I want you. There's something going on with the roses. Okay. I'm going to say there is something going on with the roses. Spirit, bottom of the deck, shy guy. with a big, huge rose. You are going to be the one who instigates it. You're going to be the one who, I don't know, makes it happen somehow. Just, pushes this person just a little bit, flirts with them, definitely lets them know that you are more interested in them more than friends. You want to see them. You want to be, to be with them somehow. That is funny. All right. So they're shy in some way. That's okay. Maybe you like shy guys. I have a Hierophant. Let's get some cards on the table. I have a Hierophant. I have an Emperor. Okay. I have a Seven of Cups. And I have a Prince of Pentacles. All right. Part of me, it came into me as this person, not that they are, I think they're just so focused on another area of their life that they aren't even like thinking when somebody comes into them. Like they're just kind of plugging away at their work, their career, if they're finishing up educations or higher educations, like they're just kind of consumed with that energy. And their energy isn't always thinking like, I'm supposed to be looking for somebody to spend the rest of my life with, or I'm looking for my soulmate. Like that's not how they think. Like they are just kind of going through, I love my work. I put all my time into my work right now. I've been focused on that. And you may say, like, are you in any relationships? And they may say, well, I don't even have time for that. Like, they may even be, that might be even a flag where you say, I hope that you can make time for a relationship. And they will. Spirit just said, for the right person, they'll make time. Okay. I do believe that they have a very similar background to you, something like that, either whether it's your upbringing, your religion, that you guys have a lot synergistically, you have a lot in common. Like once you start to talk, you have a lot in common. So I do feel like it's going to be very easy. They're not shy. They're shy in the respect with being like aggressive dating women or men. But they're not shy when you're one-on-one with them, or they're not like they can't communicate to strangers. They're probably very good at what they do and they're good at their job. They just don't go out of their way. Like they're not the random guy who's going to walk up to somebody and say, hey, can I have your phone number? Like that to them is a little intimidating or something. They just don't do that kind of thing. So you may be the one. That's okay. You flirt with them and then they kind of get, they realize what's going on. They say, okay, I get it. All right, let's keep going. I have a Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. A Spirit of Swords. That's my Queen of Swords in this deck. I have a Six of Pentacles. That's nice. And I have a Nymph of Wands, which is my Page of Wands. So I have this feeling of, first of all, this person's very honest with their feelings. They're very open. They're very honest. And that nymph, which is my page, is coming into me as they're very attracted to you. They're very attracted to you. But it was almost the sense of like they thought that you were out of their league. That maybe they didn't approach you because they thought that, you probably had lots of people that you were talking to, or that you had to be in a relationship already. So they didn't think that you'd be available, something like that. But it is almost a little bit of, I thought you were out of my league feeling. And I guess that's kind of a compliment, that they see you that way, that you would be a tremendous catch to them. And, I think that they're very honest with those feelings. Once you get to know them, I think they're going to honestly say, had you not approached me, I wouldn't probably have approached you because I thought that you were like dating somebody else, or you had to be in a relationship, or I just thought you wouldn't date somebody like me. Like I would be boring to you or something. But it's the opposite. It's the opposite. It's the sense of you could be the best thing that ever happened to each other. So let's keep going. Let's see what else, because this is going to come into your life as a I want to say a pleasant surprise is how I want to say it. Like, I don't know if it's coming into your life in like this fast, crazy energy. I think it's coming into your life like, this is nice. Like, this was nice. Like, I wasn't expecting to meet them today, and it was great. It was a nice conversation, and I just kind of felt something for this person, and I'm glad that I made some kind of effort to let them know I'm interested in them. And then I think I'm like pleasantly surprised that they responded, or that they call me, that they actually text me back, that they actually say, hey, were you serious? Do you really want to get together? And so I feel like I'm going to put it in the category of that was sweet. Like, that was a really nice guy, a really nice person. And it's just kind of this, it's not of course you're going to be attracted to this person. Otherwise you wouldn't be doing this, but it's just this energy of, it's just sweet to me. I don't know how to describe it any other way. It's sweet. Oh, I feel at home. Look at this big, beautiful castle. Maybe this person made you feel really comfortable, or I could see myself with this person. I could see myself building a life around this kind of person, just even their first impression with them. You could see yourself with them. But home to me always feels like I felt comfortable with them. I was myself. I just a contentment level, right? But there could be something bigger. I have patience. Look at you with this beautiful butterfly. I don't know. You're some kind of fairy, some kind of fairy wings. I don't know what you are, but you are. Patience, right? We're waiting for this. If this hasn't happened yet, just use this as a manifestation tool. That's what these readings are for, okay? What we think about, we attract, we bring into our energy, right? So just have patience. How beautiful. And then your heart's desire. Yeah, I'm going to say I definitely felt something when I met this person, and I wasn't going to drop the ball. I wasn't going to be the one that just let this person get away without grabbing their phone number or getting their name or asking when they're going to be here again, or do you come here often, or whatever the contact was, okay? Whatever the initiative was that you made. That they, bottom of the deck, Spirit just said, please, this is a soulmate connection. Wow. Okay. So there's the beating heart, right? There's the beating heart. And who cares who said what to who, as long as you both felt the connection and somehow you guys found your way to each other, right? There's no right and wrong. There's no rules. It's just everybody has a different way of starting. That's all. I have a beating heart. That I love. All right, let's get a couple other clues. Because I do feel like this is a new relationship. I'm going to just grab some personality cards. I just want to see, kind of why you were attracted to this person. Like, what was it about this person that made you feel empathic? Now, you could be very empathic. You could have just felt drawn to them. You could have said, I couldn't stop staring at this person. I love their energy. I love the sound of their voice. It could be as simple as that. I mean, you're recognizing your soulmate. If this is a soulmate that is just coming into your energy, my hands just tingled when I said that. So your own intuition is recognizing this soulmate, right? So it could have been the sound of their voice or their presence or the way that they looked at you. They look at you differently than anybody else had ever looked at you before. So there's something going on there, but maybe you recognized them before they recognized you. Okay, something like that. This connection is going to blossom. This heart's desire is going to bloom, right? This heart's desire is going to bloom. You're blossoming. They're growing. Very peaceful, very content. I feel at home with this person. Their energy is probably, I mean, it's a little bit of the shy 12 on the clock, everybody, when I'm recording this. So keep your eyes open for that also. They're a little bit of the shy guy, okay? They're the little bit of the shy guy I fell in love with, and they're the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Maybe it wasn't, wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't who I ever thought I'd end up with, but it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Could be that this person's very hardworking. I'm in total agreement with that because I think they were oblivious to the whole dating scene and the whole like, wow, somebody's flirting with me, because their mind is so focused on the task at hand, Spirit just said, or their work or their career or their ambition, something like that. So they were kind of oblivious to that there's a whole other world going on out there. There's people dating, there's people falling in love, there's people starting relationships. And it's just that they've been so consumed for so long in this one area that you kind of had to jump in front of them and say, hey, like, what about me? Do you want to see each other? They're very receptive. When you do make that initial move, when you do talk to them, when you do start to engage in a conversation with them or flirt with them or whatever that contact is, they're very receptive. They're very receptive. Spirit says they recognize you. They recognize you. The soulmate will recognize you. That's really sweet. It's a very sweet energy. It's a very a pleasant surprise in your life. I'm going to say it that way. Not everything comes into your life like a firecracker. Okay. This is going to come into you gracefully, quietly, and it will be beautiful. And that's just how it comes into you. Okay. Very encouraged. Maybe they encourage you to succeed, or they want to hear all about you, or they want to get to know you, or they ask lots of questions about what you do. And they really want to know who you are, something like that. So that is encouraging. That is encouraging. Let's get some love messages. Let's see what this person might be feeling. Okay, these could be like future feelings, and that's okay. We'll just, whatever Spirit wants to share with me. Spirit, please share with me. Please share with me. There are so many unspoken words left between us. I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you so I can finally tell you the truth. Okay, unspoken words between us. I don't know. Maybe you feel like you know this person. Maybe you guys have gone back and forth a little bit, and this person's oblivious to your feelings, something like that. Let's see what else. You are the one I've been looking for, and you complete me. That's nice. I'm in agreement with that. You complete me. I love that. I don't feel ready for you yet. They have been struggling with trying to figure out how to do it all. And there's a lot of people that have that, right? That they're really good at one area of their life and they have a hard time like having a relationship and growing a business, growing a career, or going to school and having a relationship. Like, so they kind of compartmentalize their lives. But I do feel like you are going to push them and show them that they can have it all. They can have both. They can have it all. I know this is a once in a lifetime love. No one will ever compare with you. So I don't think they're going to walk away from this. I think they're smart enough to not push this away. I think they're smart enough to recognize it, because Spirit had said a minute ago they recognized you. So I don't think that they're going to walk away when this is presented to them and this is in front of them. I don't think they're going to say, you know what, I'm going to give this a try. This is exciting. Maybe they live in a world of, I wasn't looking for this, but now that it's here, I'm excited it's here. And that's a wonderful way to approach finding love also. I've looked you up online because I'm curious to see what you've been up to lately. I don't know. That feels like more like after we make that contact, that there's a little bit of market research. Like, what's your Facebook page look like? What's your Instagram look like? Are you on TikTok? Like a little bit of investigative research going on there. And just kind of making sure that you're like normal and you've got friends and you're not posting weird things on your social media, something like that. So I wouldn't worry about that. But there is a little bit of research that goes on behind the scenes, right? We all know that. All right, let's get a couple more of these. And my Scorpio, we've got something that is about ready to bloom. I'm going to say it that way. We've got something ready to bloom. I'm not used to being loved. Yeah, I'm in agreement with that 100%. I'm not used to somebody saying that they're interested in me or they want to spend time with me or, hey, give me your phone number. They're not used to it. They're not. They're the shy guy. That's perfect for you. Something like that. I know I can satisfy you. I know I can satisfy you. Maybe you're very attracted to this person. Maybe they're very one-on-one. They're very charming. They're your soulmates. So of course you would be. But maybe you're very attracted to this person. And the more that you're with them one-on-one, the more you start to fall in love with the whole package. That's, that person that grows on you, the more time you spend with them. I have a surprise for you, my love. Maybe it's those roses. Maybe they're a hopeless romantic, like maybe they are the one that they're just so happy to have you come into their life that they just don't want to drop the ball or blow it. And maybe they're going to be a hopeless romantic and just do all the right things. That would be wonderful. I have a surprise for you. I love that. You are the light when I'm in the dark. So you're very positive, you're optimistic, you're excited, you're hopeful, so they're probably very attracted to that. When will you come to me? Yeah, there's something about this whole connection about that you, right from the beginning, it was you are the instigator. You're the one who makes the first move. And thank God, because you made the right choice. You made the first move. Family is my priority. Maybe they're very good, very close to their family. That's okay. I need some healing. Maybe they've got some old wounds they're still working on. It's okay too. I fantasize about a life together, that maybe from the moment that you met this person, that you start to think like this could be something. I felt different when I met them. I felt my energy was different. I felt more connected to them than anybody I've met in a long time. And I really want to see where this goes. And I'm really hoping that this person, steps to the plate and wants to see where this goes. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I am grateful to have your love. Yeah, I have to tell you, this is a unexpected, pleasant surprise. That's what this is, an unexpected, pleasant surprise, my Scorpios. So you know what? If that is what you want, we're going to put this out to the universe. We're going to ask Spirit to bring this to you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And I will put all of my contact numbers and website information in the description below. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will ask Spirit to continue to guide you with love.